Spawned on the shore with a rock in my hand, salt in my lungs, I don't know this land. Blueprint dreams in a broken hull, every wave says trust no one. Night comes fast, here boots on deck, crossbow shadow, heart on check. One wrong sound and it's all erased, hours of grind in a gunshot phase. Hey! Buried hope in a stash below, X marks life where the currents flow. They want my boat, they want my name, but I won't sink in your greedy game. We live, we die on the sea of scrap, steel hull dreams with the tide at our back. Cannons roar, yeah we never run, rust life caught by the rising sun. Hey, hands on deck, hey, never look back, hey, one raid away from a full white map. Hey, take my loot, you better fight for that. This is our world, the sea of scribe. Hey. Radar pings, fog rolls in, gunboats hunting with a shark tooth grin. Oil rig lights like a promised throne, but every chest screams you're not alone. Crew whispers low, no trust tonight, friend or traitor in the moonlight. Inventory full, heart racing loud, one torpedo ends us now. Hey! Every crate feels cursed to steal, every deal signed in blood and steel. I've lost it all, rebuilt again. Rust don't care, it just tests men. We live, we die on the sea of scrap, steel hull dreams with the tide at our back. Cannons roar, yeah we never run, rust life caught by the rising sun. Hands on deck, hey, never look back, hey, one raid away from a full white map. Hey, take my loot, you better fight for that. This is our world, the sea of scrap. Hey. White day prayers in a rusted can, friends turn ghosts, still grind again. If I sink tonight, remember this, I died rich in adrenaline. Hey! Low on the gun, cut the lights. This ocean ain't for the weak tonight. No safe zones, no mercy left. Every wave is a final test. We live, we die. Sea of scrap, blood and load in the wake we drag. From shoreline dirt to the deep sea black. Rush to the bone, we don't look back. Say it loud, bring the mag. This is life on the sea of scrap. Say it loud, bring the mag. This is life on the sea of scrap. Cold tight, hot steel, still alive, still green.
Welcome everyone back to Rust. Hey, we're going to be jumping into Brit's PvE world here. Just in a few minutes, I just want to take a look at the store. We do have some stuff that just dropped for the new DLCs, which is actually pretty cool. And of course, we did pick those ones up because how can we pass that up? Some of the fun items that are in, let's look at it, in our Bars and Games pack. And also that's where we have the Sculpture pack. So haven't tried those out at all, so we'll kind of learn together on it. But that's where we've seen, that's where we got pool, you got darts, we got a jukebox now, and we got a skin for our mini fridge. So that's going to be pretty cool. Got to put that in. We got the bar stools, but my question is, when are we going to get a bar? You know, I thought maybe they would do something with a table skin or something like that, there's a plug right there. I need like a bar table or something. We got that wallpaper skin and we have the not so clean floor, but we'll take it. And the sprays, interesting, so you can mark all over your walls for tic-tac-toe. And we have the sculpture pack. This looks pretty wide open. What was it? Was it last year we heard the chitter something about like ice sculptures or something? I have a feeling they kind of took that and ran with it. So this will be something very unusual. What kind of sculpture can you make? Well, look at that. A little bear, a tree. Interesting to see what people actually put on display. Okay, now let's get into the store part. A lot of unique stuff. Remember, our featured items here are going to be the bucket helmets. I did not pick up neither one of them right now. Waiting to see what the numbers look like. I have a feeling that when we look at the store this week, they're going to be pretty far down because honestly, not too many people use the bucket helmets right now. Um, I think with these skins, once we have a few different ones, first couple always do suffer. We'll be able to see like where they're gonna find their place. The ones that I did pick up were the small backpacks. Now those ones absolutely fantastic. Of course, you're gonna have the No Mercy backpack. With the transparency, that's where I picked up the cargo one, just because I wanted to have something a little bit different. But with the black and white, can't go wrong with that. Rainbow Pony shop front. How can you not have that? Super bright. And if you take a look, that's where a backside is fantastic. I love that little cloud that's on there. That would make a cool small backpack. Imagine this part on the top, this part on that lip of the backpack. There you go. There's my plug for that. Redemption large backpack. If you're a big fan of the collection, I mean, you do shine out there. Very cool. Have most of the pieces to this set. Still waiting for that hoodie and pants, though. Hue rug. Well, I mean, if you got the pool set, you need that to put it on the wall. Just to spruce your base up a little bit. We will be making sure that we utilize something like that. I'm not sure what kind of base we're going to put together, but I think we're going to go with something comfy, cozy, maybe a little taller. Maybe we'll go for surrounding a tree or something like that. And then we have endgame garage door, very bright door. Very bright, very unique. I think it has a place, but I'm betcha that's where the numbers are going to be a little bit low. I have a feeling a Chrome Runner backpack's probably going to be the small backpack skin that is on the lower side. It's very reflective. It does have a good look at it on it, but didn't notice that details on there. I guess if you want to be a little shiny, that wouldn't be so bad. But for most people, that's going to be a hard pass. Put a buy order on that one. Bucket helmet from hell. I could see this one having the low, pretty low numbers, but I think this one's going to do well in the future. I am pretty confident I'm going to put a buy order on this at a $2.99 stamp. I couldn't see myself paying that. Deep sea bucket. I think this is going to be the one this week that is going to be very low. For $1.49, I mean, buy orders, I'm probably going to put, let's just be real, 70 cents on it. The detail on it, absolutely fantastic. I do love the set. It's just a bucket helmet right now. No, not going to do it. You could make an argument that it's kind of partially for camo. I guess. Just wouldn't be really for me. Young Dragon AR, fantastic look on it. Artwork, magnificent. No transparency. $3.49. A lot of AR skins, gonna pass on that one. Salvage semi-automatic pistol, very cool take on it. I mean, we just have that graphic design on it. They left everything else alone. Very simplistic. I like it. $1.99. Nope, buy order. Valkyrie Thompson. if you're a big fan of the set, I could see why you'd be picking this one up. It's fantastic. Looks good. The whole set is nice and shiny. Great to display, but I think that one I'm going to pass on too right now. But like I said, what I did pick up, No Mercy backpack. Always seems like No Mercy is first to the line to get in on these new items and deployables. That's why I picked that one up. Great backpack to have. Cargo, transparency, has the green. Yes, I know it has the red. It's not going to blend in perfect with all of that, but I do have the rest of the series. So, and then our shop front, magnificent. We did make our plug for our little rainbow cloud that's raining for the small backpack. Please put that in. Redemption we looked at, and the pool cue rug. What did we newly pick up? Well, on buy orders, army boots. Army boots. What a weird one to have come through, but I know I put a very cheap buy order a long time ago, and that one came through. Lizard skull mask. Unbelievable. Put a crazy low buy order on this, and it's actually came through. This is one that people were saying, hey, this would be great for a white camouflage for tier 2. I put it in. Very nice. That was a long time ago. But that mask is great for camouflage. Look at how that goes together with No Mercy. Plug, plug. And then we got firefighter hatchet. This one I know I had a little bit higher buy order on just because you can see the price on it, but it has been taking a dip lately. So take a look. Maybe put yourself in a buy order if you wanted to get the collection. Very neat. I think now we have all the components for the firefighter set as well. Thunder Gold tactical gloves. Very mixed on these because that's where if you have the whiteout ones, what do you need these ones for? I put in a very cheap buy order, usually on everything I do, and somehow I was able to snag a pair of these. So very cool. And we did get that patterns and boom deployable part. We didn't have it. Seen it out there. Had some good sales as of late. Why not pick that up? And then we got the new DLC, the bars and games, and then the stone sculpture. Other things that came through, Arctic Wolf. Hoodie. Interesting. Not one that I had on the radar, but we will take it. And Primal Salvage Axe. I've seen that starting to drop down in price. I never removed my buy order. That was under 70 cents. So, very cool. Hopefully you guys got all of your drops that came through. Make sure that's where if you don't, make sure you go under there and click the button so you can go there for your lost items, and then you'll be able to go through. I think you have 90 days, maybe even more. I'll have to look it up, but don't forget to go under your Twitch and get those items because you don't want to miss out on that, especially the global warfare turret. That's awesome. And then I hear some people haven't got the Bears for a Better World. Make sure you're watching some of your favorite streamers to get that. Hey, how's it going, JS? Hopefully everything's good. We're about to get into Brits. We haven't even started. We've been yapping. But I do want to bring up one thing here. So, one sec. Carrie, I do see that for you. I will take a look at that message, but all right. So, end game garage door. Boy, I was off on that one. End game garage door, that's where it's at 21,000. Huh. I did not expect that. I did not expect that garage door to be doing so well right now. I must be missing something on that. Well, we're going to expand that. 21,000. Okay, No Mercy backpack. That's where we expected that to be at 20,000. Valkyrie Thompson, that's where at 16, almost 17. Okay, got that. Heli small backpack, 13,000. Okay. Young Dragon, that seems a little bit excessive. I thought that would be under 10 right now. Chrome Runner backpack, that is the least selling one. Okay. Q Rug, 10,000. That makes sense. Redemption backpack, 7,000, a little less than what I thought. Rainbow Pony Shopfront, 5,000, almost 6. Let's see what the other shopfronts did. Okay, so 8, 10, 16, 17. Okay, so all the shopfronts are really starting to go down. And look at how some of them are suffering. We have the space station. Now that one was actually flying off of the shelf. And that one's pretty far down. Wow. Fireflies, that one will recover. But interesting. So my pony one is going to slip down the charts, and that's going to be one to look at for if you're looking at investments. Bucket helmets. We were right on this one. The deep sea one is at 4,500. So if that doesn't make it up to the 6,000, that might be one you want to pick up some. Maybe at the $149. I wouldn't pick up more than 5 and try to put them at a resale right away, just to try to make a few pennies on it. But I think the shining star is going to be the bucket helmet from hell. So, very surprised on the garage door. What's the last garage door's done? I know because of the artwork. Okay. I'll look a little bit more into it because I am missing something about this. Huh. Yeah. I will dig into that because at 21 there's a big push for it. Unless there was lots of votes and stuff behind it. JS, have you been doing very well? Have you been doing good? Carrie, yes, that's where we'll be jumping in just a sec. And don't forget, that's where your cancer research and Ronald McDonald's house, both for the UK, that's where those plushies are $5.99 a piece. All right, after all that fun stuff, let's jump into Rust. Let's get going on this. We have our new update. That's where for turning power on. I don't know if Brits is participating into that part, or if it's something different, or if they're having their custom monuments. Not sure, but we'll see. What style of base are we building? I think we're gonna surround something with we're gonna find a tree. We're gonna save a tree. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build around it. And we gotta include all the fun little DLC stuff. We're gonna have to make a bar section. A bar section. We'll use might have to make like an arcade bar too. Oh man. Sculpture part. Okay, so World 1 we came in on. Okay, so it looks like they have train yard. Alright, so we're actually going to go into... Let's go to the hub. And let's jump into World 9. Okay. All these fine dressed people. Look at that. Rock. Welcome in, welcome in. Have we started? We just started. Okay, where do we want to go? Airs. Holy moly. Somebody's got some high prices for some clones there. So we got power plants down there. You know we love water treatment, but that's up in the snow. Do we want to live in the snow, or that's where do we take the initiative and live somewhere down in here? There's water. Ooh. Looks like we could get more bang for our buck down here. So somewhere in here. Let's go that way. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you are too. Oh. Before we even do it. Where is our accept all button? We scroll all the way to the bottom. Somebody said there was a button that we could hit where it says accept all. I do not see it. Everybody in the chat, if you know of a way, let me know. Yeah, we gotta accept all the quests. I didn't pre-do anything. I am jumping on just right away. We're gonna ride the roller coaster together. Are we gonna make god clones? We're gonna sell clones. I seen there's some on this server right now for pretty big price. We're gonna make them all affordable. Late to the party? Yeah, we are. Yeah, we gotta get a bit of base up, all that fun stuff. Let's check all of our quests, make sure we didn't miss anything, and looks good. All right. Now, let's get our skills in. Let's start out. Welcome in, welcome in. We were on Overwatch before, yes. Yes, that's where we did finish our drive. Okay. Harvesting. Now, what are we gonna do? Man, which way do we go? Let's switch over to the medical part. Okay, combat builds, scavenge, cook, water. Underwater. Need that one. Okay. All right, we have 68 points left. Good. Skinning, harvesting. So we got to finish harvesting here. Let's level this one up. Grown plants. Just in case. Foraging. Let's see. So collectibles gives an extra fish. There we go. Mining, wood cutting, skinning. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, somebody's running around by us. Oh, let's see. 5% percentage of media get up after being wounded. We are putting our skill points in right now. Boom. Okay, so we got that done, that done, that done. Medical combat. What is that one? Okay. And then what else we need? Welcome in, welcome in. Good enough. We'll worry about the last remaining ones later on. All right. So, looks like we are heading that way. Yes, that's where we are just starting. Yeah, that's where we're gonna try to build over by the power plant and all that stuff. We're going kind of that way. Really good nodes over by power plant. Really? Okay. Oh, we will be checking that out. Yeah, we're gonna probably get some resources to put our base together. We are good. Thank you. Interesting. That's very cool. That would have been a very nice place if we didn't want to live so close to power plant and stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the new clan stuff too. We forgot all about that. But right now, this is where we are going to try to get everything set up for ourselves. Try to get some kind of a base down. Something to work out of. Yeah, on our trip there, we'll get enough wood. Welcome in, welcome in. Farming already? Correct. Well, we gotta make sure we have enough wood, right? Start with our bow already? Yeah. What happened to the bigger backpacks? That was only for a little bit. Yeah, that was crazy, the backpack size. I think it was like 144 or something. I mean, you had so many slots. All right, let's make something here. Hmm. We just get our fireman attire going on. Are we gonna do fishing? I don't know. Not sure. Well, we can't forget about the farmer hat. What's wrong with the farmer's hat there? Won't let me do the hat. That's weird. Interesting. Welcome in, welcome in. We are playing solo. We usually always play solo. See if we can get it now. Nope. Interesting. Well, looks like we're putting that on for now. What are we gonna get? Boom. Oh, we got our green key card. We need that. Just when we get a regular one? Darn it. Get rid of our rock. And our electric fuse. Look at the rework on the electric fuse. Okay. Liking that. Very, very cool. Oh, we got our stuff to start out our bees as well. Look at this. We will take it. All right, back on the trail. Yeah, let's go that way. they fix the animation with the scalpel? Mm, yeah, I think it's still, when you look at it probably from the other angle, I think it's probably still a little broken. Welcome in, welcome in. Have we played any of the update at all? No. No, we have not. We have not been on any other servers. Ah, power plant. We see it. Uh-oh, potatoes. Gotta grab those. I have to make room for the potatoes. Yeah, this is one way to get our quest going. Uh-oh. What's getting tossed? All right, so we have white. What we'll do is we'll fill up on enough of these to get our hunger up, and then we'll toss them. 'Cause we just need all the seeds. Might as well, since we're here, grab them. We have blue. What are we missing here? Those out. Yellow. Okay. So we just need green, and we got all of those. What would be great is if we could find roses or something like that. Green. There we go. Got all of our seeds. We are out. What do we got for wood? Is that a waterfall? I have to take a peek at that. That almost looked like a waterfall or something. I don't exactly know. Now we're exploring people's bases here. Okay. It is. Okay, that's cool. Whoever this is, very cool idea. I like it. Can't wait to see it from the other side. Alright, so power plant is down there. Looks like we can use the road. Because if we're up in here somewhere, that would be great. Just because then we can try to test out the power poles, things like that. Base tour? No, we don't have a base yet. This is where we are running around collecting stuff and mindlessly looking at people's stuff. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, that's where we'll be doing the clones and getting that together as well. Yes, that's where we were. We did finish our drives on Overwatch, yes. Hopefully you did too. That's where quite a struggle on some of those. Gotta find, everybody who gets locked in. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, very nice. I like it. Nice. Alright, so let's look over here. Where we can find a road. I don't know. Yeah, there's a road. find the nearest power pole, I guess. What about fishing? Well, we might make a fishing hut or something. But we got to get this regular base done and put up. Uh-oh. There's no power poles. Hmm. Well, that's not good. Let's run a little bit further down. So here we would have military. Darn. It's a good area, but it beats. We really, really wanted to have power poles. Unless we make our shop somewhere. Yogi. No. Well, I thought really there would be power poles over here. Darn. Okay. Build a base somewhere and then make a hub. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Alright. Where, oh where? It's kind of even up here, but unless we do it on these trees. here. I could. That's looking pretty decent. Let's see what we can get rid of here. Welcome in, welcome in. We don't need 2 of those. All right, let's get our building plan. Let's try to do... Put it right in the middle, maybe? Or what if we do something like this? Trying to figure out what's going to be best on this. So if we do 6 by 6. Kind of in the middle. And then these 2 are good. And then we start branching this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I kind of have a 3 by 3 here. And then should just a little deeper, I think. I think that's gonna work. I think maybe one more deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 6. And then we'll have this as maybe like a storage or something like that. I think that's gonna work. And let's do what? Windows? Welcome in, welcome in. We might need an elevator. Might. Where's our garage gonna be? We'll see. We're still in the what are we doing phase here. We're gonna build the whole thing right now. We're gonna try to get some of this like together. I think we're gonna rotate. So we got that one over here. Server, no! What? No, server, don't do this to us. I don't like having a skywalk there. I don't like it. I don't. I think that should be open. I know I'm being really picky. Yeah, that's got to be open. Otherwise, it's going to block too much of what we're trying to do. Yeah, I think it has to be open like that. We might even remove those foundations, to be honest, that are down there. We'll see, because we need to put the controls somewhere for the lights. I think we're gonna go 3 floors. Yeah, I think we gotta go 3 floors. The protection of the tree. What server? This is Brit's PvE. Looking to get your build on? You're in the right place. So this one... Okay, so we got 2. And once we get it built, we can always change this up a little bit. But we just need to get this all framed out. Okay, now how do I want to do this section? Let's see how. Okay, I don't hate it. It's like trying to contain the tree. Nope. Okay, that's starting to work. So then we got an area. The plan is to have some kind of an area that we can work on up there. But the question is where we're going to gain access to it. Didn't think about that part yet. All right. Well, we got something built. Okay, not bad. We'll have to utilize that top piece of the floor up there, but oh man. We gotta get our TC in here before this all comes down. Oh, let's see. TC, where are we gonna put you? let's put the TC right here. We can always change it up too. Not a big deal. Then let's get this thing upgraded, and then we can start looking at some of the finer details. Military crates locked. Or looted, sorry. All right. Upgrade. Building. What are we going to use the top part for? Not sure yet. I think that's where we're going to keep the chickens and all that stuff. Well, it's coming together. Yeah, one of the side pieces over there, I think that's where we'll use the store stuff. We'll have that like our whole loot system over there. Looking good. Interesting. Are we going to put it into stone later? We might. For right now, we're going to keep it how it is. If somebody comes and chops our tree, oh. Say it's not so. Oh. We just missed that bear. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, he's gone. All right. What kind of house do we got? Not bad. Not bad at all. 9 days of upkeep. Pretty good. All right. Now, I think this will work. Maybe first part. What do we need for windows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's get our windows done. And we'll do some regular doors. What's some nice friendly ones? Welcome in, welcome in. Just do 2 of those. Looks like a real house. Getting there. So we got to work on that next section up there. I'm thinking like this up here will be something with boxes. Or we can use this whole back wall. We have a lot of different options. Because we could make these like cool little like viewing rooms too. And let's do two of those for right now. Until we get like metal chain gates, then we'll put chains on here. We could just run these up for right now. Alright, let's one peek at it, and yeah, that'll work for right now. Maybe we'll just add the wooden doors on it. That's weird. That texture, like... Maybe we're just going crazy. That works. Okay. Well, we have something set up. Yeah, until we get everything everything set up, that's where we'll throw the locks on. And then we'll gate this all around. We've only had one time where somebody's chopped down a tree. That's not too bad. Brit's PvE world. Yeah, we got to get our farm and all of that stuff situated, but we got enough room back here to do the spotlights and all that. Decorate the tree. Lots of the fun stuff yet. Oh, there's all the clan tags stuff. Let's do 4 more of those. We'll just put them on there. Just make everything look good. And then I think we're going to use 3rd floor as storage. That's what I'm thinking. No. I'm going to hate myself later for that. Really dark in here? Yep. Yes, it is. There. All right. Let's get us a couple boxes just so we can start dropping stuff in. We'll start the hoarding off right away. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, we just started on Brits here today. We are just trying to get a halfway decent base started up. Something that we can grow into, literally. There we go. Perfect. All right, now. Okay, that'll be those two lines, but for right now, we're just going to put everything kind of in one. It's a drop box. Yeah, nettle tools, most definitely. How can we see anything? Barely. Just barely. Alright, let's get our quest stuff done. Quests. Alright, so we have all of our regular quests here. Now, we should have some of these ones done as well. Stone. There should be a good. Okay, so we got a few items here that'll help us out. Sleeping bag. Furnaces. Where are we gonna run that? Yeah, I think that's where we need to utilize the upstairs for planting. Because we got, how many squares? We got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Yeah, we'll have enough up here to probably do the planting. But I think on this floor, we need to do like all the making with our cooking table, stuff like that. We got one. Oh, yeah, that's right. We do have a mixing table. Let's grab that out. We could get more boxes together. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we're just going to throw some regular stuff down. We're not going to go too crazy right now. That's a pretty decent view. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's where we gotta hit that upgrade. And can't forget about the most important thing. Don't forget about your sleeping bag. All right, we got home set. We are good. Sun's coming up. Let's see what we got from the outside. Not too bad. We got everything good. Now, we need to start getting some loot. We have a green card. Let's see. Can't even remember how to do the puzzle. Over at power plant. Get ourselves a backpack? Yeah, that's where we should. It's probably one of the first things we should be doing. So we got our 2 fuses. We'll just take a bow. We'll be fine with that. We'll find wood and stuff along the way. All right, I'll do it. Let's see. Tire? Yeah, we don't have gloves. We'll quick make some. "28 minutes. Okay, let's run over towards power plant. We see a power pole, run up it. Will do. Along the way, we gotta grab ourselves some wood. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we do need to make arrows. Good call. I am doing great, thank you. Oh, it's going. So that's if it's going like that, that means everything is activated. No, that's where we are just, thank you. Hoblin, thank you so much. We do not, we are just, starting the fun grind, you know. I always like to do it this way. Checking out the power plant, and we see that it is running. Hopefully your wife's going good. I am sure. What level are you up to right now? I'm curious. Blade, you went over 277. Holy man. Cassie, yes, I know that's where we went over the hour and 30 minutes, but that's where we're building. imagine that, guys. 277. Jeez. Haven't done much lately. Really bored. Can't wait for XP. I get it. I get it. You are not the only one that did that. I know a lot of people are looking to see if for new challenges, stuff like that. I get that. Hey, don't forget to grab the perk where everything goes in your backpack. I get it. Hoblin, do you play on the vanilla servers? That's what keeps me rolling. I like the pain and suffering. I think right now my base has been leveled to about a 3x3 square. It was just a farm base, but or we'll say was a farm base. Really, Restless for teams now more than ever. Oof. That is a big one. Opening that can, and I can't even argue that at all. You hit that one right on the head. It has sure hit a lot of us who run solo hard. Seems like a lot of times now, you either gotta hide behind tons of walls, otherwise you're going to get completely annihilated by the bigger clans. Now with power plant, I don't know. I really don't know how I'm gonna survive on some of these servers. I've been living in the apartments. Not gonna lie, apartments have been my friend. Fits my style. Rating in the apartments, amazing. Everybody keeps their rooms down to the bare minimum. But that's where, if you kind of figure out the strat for it, it's actually pretty darn easy. It's not too bad living in there. Even solo only servers have teams. Yes. We would love to say that they're set up fair, but nope. You're always gonna have some kind of an alliance with somebody out there. I don't remember how to do the power plant puzzle. Well, you're in luck. That's where we're doing the first part. We're gonna look to see what the fuses are. Hey, John Doe. How are you? I don't like doing power plant, so I will not be participating in the new updates. Well, just like what Hoblin was saying, with this update, I have mixed emotions on it. I really do. Um, you are giving a bonus for the recycler, but everybody's gonna fight to control this monument. Everybody is. John Doe, how are you? I'm good. Server name? This is Brit's PvE World. This is. Build your dreams on here. Go right ahead. We are on here supporting the wonderful community, and everybody on here has been amazing. Sometimes you just gotta do your thing. So. What? Can I join on PlayStation 5? Yes, that's where we do have a server on PlayStation. That's where it is called Pure Rust 2X. And I'm sure the friendly people on there would love to have you. Right, John Doe? Isn't that interesting? Cassie, you have not joined the PlayStation server lately? Well, if you get a chance, that's where join, do your thing. Reset this. Yep, join up, John Doe. You'll love it. It'll be fine. Build your heart out. It is not PvE, it is PvP. There is very limited people on there, so you should be perfectly fine. Crate spawn. Crate times, I think, are at 5 minutes. Watch out for the bears. Watch out for all the zombies on there. You'll be fine. Cassie, was on there and got raided by a random. Well, I'm sorry. Please type it. Sure. And hopefully you have good luck. Well, thank you so much. That's where we try. Do you ever play in duos? Only on Overwatch. Okay, now here, where is this? That's it. There's no fuses. Wait, is my favorite person Slade in the server though? Behind the scenes, yes. I am sleeping on there in a base, so You find me, there should be some goodies, I think. What exactly? I'm not sure. But you will be able to find and spot the base on there. You will. Kieran, Alex, yes, that's where yep, caves are enabled on there. No, this is PC. Huh. Am I in the server right now? No. Nope, this is PC right now. This is Brit's. And this is on PC though. Well, that was kind of lackluster. There's where we needed our blue card for. Offline. Oh, this is the red recycler. Maybe later tonight I will, but not right now. So, well, here's our red recycler. Yeah, hopefully that's where if you join up, that's where maybe you might have the server to yourself and you might be able to build something that you want to in peace. All right, this server, this is going to be resetting here in a little bit. So we might have to go and jump on maybe a raid or something. Just to try to get some loot, try to build up our stuff. Cassie, thank you so much. It looks like a lot of the stuff reset. Yeah, right there is where you put the first set of fuses, and we found the second ones up on the next floor. I'm just looking to see if anything reset with the crates. See, and there's your next heavy fuse panel. So it looked like it was on, but we need to find heavy fuses. Well, we'll leave it in there for next time, I guess. But so we are not able to get out of here? What? No way. A control panel? I think that was downstairs, though. See, there's that one. And I thought... Unless I'm mistaken, I thought it was over there. There we go. Oops. My bad. I was overthinking it. For some reason, I thought that's where that was on the wall. All right. Okay, so heavy fuses. We need a bunch of them. So I guess let's quick get some of this stuff done. And now we know where the boxes are. We know what we gotta do. Just gotta get the fuses. Should be able to loot the fuses. Okay. I think that's where I'll do a little bit of looting off stream. That's where, so I don't bore you to death with the mindless grind what we've been doing so far. We are at, oh man, we are almost at the 2-hour mark. I am so sorry. Like I said, I usually like to keep these things to about an hour. Where yeah, what I can do is, okay, that's a cool little island. I'll probably do a little bit of grinding if I can get stuff going. We'll jump on to maybe checking out in the regular servers, maybe the apartments, see if they're still hopping or if they're completely dead after this last update. Haven't seen too many fuses? Really? Huh. Well, we haven't hit too much stuff, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, nothing really so far. Okay, we'll keep chomping at the bit on it. We'll figure out if this server does have them or if it's just disabled right now. Could be. What world are you playing on? Wooden armor. Ooh. We don't need that right now. Alright. Sounds good. We'll hit a couple more barrels and see what our luck is. What world? We are in World 9. Bear, how are you doing? And what world are you playing in right now? If you're on Brit. I seen that World 1 was just popping. That was a little while ago. So. Cameron, yes, you can. You do not need an invite to join on Brits. Take a break from the craziness on the regular servers and join on up. Was thinking about it, but I am on 2 other servers. Well, I mean, if you think about it, and that's where if you want something a little different, build something cool, try your building skills out. There's dungeons and stuff on here. Slade, can you do a raid before you get off? I was trying to keep this more at just building. I can. It'll be we'll do a very fast one. We're just gonna run naked, grab what we need, and have we found any fuses yet? No, we have not. We've been looking. But it looks like the power is enabled, so that's one good thing. All right, we'll do one. We're using these just to be very transparent. We're using these just as drop boxes right now. We don't have everything set up for the sort. Been grinding on Brits for a little bit. Haven't seen fuses either. Hmm. Just what we like to do, going in as a naked raid. Oh, geez. All right. We're going straight into hub before we get kicked out. All right. Let's see. Teas, pies. Okay. Okay, P10. Way up north. Okay. We're just gonna strike this thing completely down. Medium raid, shouldn't need anything. All we're looking for is stuff that we can put into the base. Nothing too crazy. Sell most of the other stuff. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. That is an ash. Well, this is an adorable base, isn't it? Got like a shop front thing on it. Okay. Well, this is something. Hmm. Yeah, we should replicate it. Interesting. It did not blow it completely to smithereens. Well, we got some explosives, so we'll be able to blow through the rest of it. Oh, jackpot. Okay. There we go. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see what we can sell out of all this junk. I think we can sell some of those too. We'll just chop it out. All right. Well, at least now we got sort of a kit. Pretty good. All right, let's see. We still have 2 boxes left. Oh, we have these ones yet. And we have that one up there. Some of this. C4 is important. Battery, no. Welcome in, welcome in. Blow it up with C4. No. We are using our resources, we'll say. Duct tape we need. Yeah, we're trying to build up as much as we can to sell. What are the presents for? The presents are for when you buy them through the shop. Oh. Yeah, you can buy those through the online. Yeah, that's where we're getting a lot of the different set stuff. Well, there's our ladder that we need. Right. Yep. Stuff is not sliding over. Let's look. What's not sliding over? having troubles all day? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, usually that's pretty seamless. Should be just, what, 2 boxes up there? That's it. And our wonderful ladders. Help us get that. Welcome in, welcome in. What do you think? Explosives? Really nothing. Nah. Yeah, see, that's her. Wasn't even really worth it to come up. Hey, how are you guys doing? Need to play with you? That's where, remember we're on Brit's PvE world. That's where we're at right now. No challenge right now? Nope, that's where we were just actually jumping into checking out the power plant. We're looking to see if we can find some fuses, if it's, if you can use them here on Brits for that recycler, but as of right now, we have not found one. That's why we did doing a raid. So we're gonna have to look it up. Maybe we'll reach out to somebody on here and see as well. I just think it would be kind of odd not to have some of the new content on here, but I mean, you never know. But yeah, we're on Brit's PvE world, and right now we are on World 9. So. Yes, that's where were we on Overwatch before? Yes, you were absolutely right. We were. We were just finishing out some of the wonderful dailies and things like that. And that's it. We don't need none of the other garbage. See if it fits into a slot. Recycle it all. That's all we need. Good enough. Right, but it's on... Right, that's on regular servers. This is on Brit's PvE world, so... New heavy fuses added into the... Yep, we've hit tons and tons and tons of those so far and haven't seen anything. And now this is a little bit more suspicious when we just did something like this and nothing came out of it as well. Very weird. I don't know. I'm not sure on this. Carrie said, I don't think they're in Brit's PvE world right now. Yeah, because I seen the power was on. The power was on, and there's no fuses in there. We checked that just a little bit ago. seen them in Brits as well. Like I said, we'll have to look a little bit more into it. I must be missing something. I didn't go into any of the stuff for the Discord, so nothing we really need. Thought it was in the game? Okay. Maybe we're just missing it. That's all. But yeah, Max is right. With the fuses, that's where you can find those, you know, in the brown and yellow boxes. 8% chance. 8%. Let me know if you thought it was that high or that low. That's interesting. I'm kind of intrigued on that one. Are we gonna jump on the regular server to try that out? Probably. Seen them all over on the regular servers? Okay. What about anybody else? Has they seen them on the regular servers pretty regular, or? Here, let me... Aaron, you haven't had a problem finding them on War Bandits? Okay. Yeah, Max has the data. It's actually it's all right. You should test it out over on War Bandits and then maybe go live later on. Okay. Do the apartments? Yeah. Why isn't this update on console? Console's a little bit behind. Max, are you playing on official servers? Thank you so much, Mo. Which world are we on? We are on World 9. We were just doing some loot. Remember when we had the sea update, we were able to find all the different components when we did raids, so that's why I wanted to just check to see our best odds. You know, getting some of these new things, but nothing in there. Where's our organization? These are just our drop boxes right now. We're just throwing stuff in. We will get that later on. Yes, we did just go to power plant just a little bit ago. Have I seen any hotspots for nodes? Well, on your map, whatever server you're on, that's where nodes. That's where I found a lot of them over this way, like right around in here. So I'm pretty good. I'm still looking for a decent place to farm up for wood. So, yep. All right, that's where I got everything in there. I'm gonna check that out with the fuses. Uh, but 12% chance. That's where we should have got one as much stuff as we hit, and plus that's where with the raid. Um, so sorry. That's where we're at 2 hours and 30 minutes here, and I usually like to keep those at one. Don't mean to sound like a broken record, but that's where I don't want to waste your time on there. Next time, that's where what we'll try to do is see if we can get our genes going. Maybe what I'll do is some of those off stream. That's where we'll try to get some of the farming done so it's not so grindy. All right. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one.